Hey, thanks for joining me again on another Rodney O Weekly. And this week, as you take a walk and kind of get a glimpse of my life, I did a little bit of business networking. And now with business networking, it's important is because you can always share ideas and share business goals. So I visited my friend Ryan, who has an ice cream company. Be Ice Cream or Be Nothing. I'll go ahead and leave a card there so you can go ahead and check him out later. But we go and he does YouTube videos with his daughter. They're really adorable. You don't want to miss it. But with business networking, what we can do is, because I'm in real estate and I have clients who buy or sell homes, we in the real estate business have what we call a closing gift. Means after you buy or sell your property, I would give you a gift showing my appreciation for your business. And I'm looking for different ideas all the time. And so since Ryan sells ice cream at the local coffee shop, he can have this ice cream. I can give a gift certificate or something, or work out a deal with Ryan to where these people who do business with me can go and get his ice cream and help his business. And then he can give me referrals too, and so on and so on. So it really helps to have business networking. And also, I got a treat for you, a little glimpse of this week. I did sell another home to somebody special, and stay tuned and you'll see who I sold it to. But it's always good that I can be able to serve people who have needs and want to move into a property or sell their property. And so if you have any real estate needs, trinitycal.com. And again, that's trinitycal.com. Anybody in California who needs a real estate need can go ahead and check that out and contact me that way. So off to this week. So today I'm here with my friend Ryan, and he is another entrepreneur here in town, and so I just thought it'd be a good idea to kind of talk to you, Ryan, and just kind of get some ideas and kind of see how you're doing. I know what it's like to be in business and trying to drum up business and the grind you have day after day trying to get it going. So first of all, let's kind of start with, what do you do as far as your business? What is your business?
Yeah, absolutely. So my business is an ice cream business, and it's called Be Ice Cream or Be Nothing. Long but simple. So we sell our ice cream out of a couple different places. So we do work out of Journey Coffee, which is a coffee shop here in Vacaville. They came to us about 1.5 years ago and gave us the opportunity to sell some of the ice cream after Mornay, the owner of Journey, had tried it. He's big time into just being an entrepreneur, really cares about the community, and wanted to give somebody like myself and my wife an opportunity to sell our ice cream in stores. On top of that, we also just make it right here. And we actually have a little YouTube channel where me and my daughter, who's 2 years old, Reagan, we actually show people how to make ice cream themselves at home. It's a lot of fun for us to do it. It's a lot of fun to make it at home. So that's what we do there.
Touch on the fact that you guys have full-time jobs. A lot of people see like, hey, start my own business, entrepreneurship, I'll go for it, it'll be fun. And then you start to realize it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Yeah, ultimately, I think I'm much more of a risk taker than my wife is. My wife is probably much smarter than I am in a lot of regards. But at the same time, I'm a dreamer big time. So in terms of the ice cream business, it's one of those items that you can create and leave it in the freezer for a couple weeks. So it was a good opportunity for us to go in, and essentially I go in probably once every other week, once every 3 weeks, and I'll make gallons of ice cream. We invested in a commercial ice cream machine maker, so I don't have to use this little thing. I'm able to make 3-quarts, almost a gallon in 8 minutes.
Nice.
So over the course of an hour, 2 hours, you can make enough to supply a coffee shop for a couple weeks. So it's one of those things where I just kind of have to schedule out my time, make sure I'm obviously taking care of the family first, making sure I take care of my job so I can take care of the family. Right now this is a side hustle, if you will, that hopefully one day will turn into something much bigger. I'm definitely expecting for that to be the case. But as of right now, we just have to really manage our schedules, communicate effectively, put it on our calendar saying, hey, this is a night I'm going in to make ice cream, carve out 3 hours or so, and it really sustains itself for about 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's one of the things I always tell people when like they want to go for their dreams and go for their goals. Is like sometimes it takes you working a regular job and then just being up late at night, and you have to cut out like Netflix and other things that you may want to do because you want to achieve this dream, you know, and so this dream about trying to expand. So talk about your YouTube channel and how you started your YouTube channel. What was the idea behind it? What do you expect to see it happen with it?
Yeah, so it was about a year ago actually. My daughter and I, and she was 1.5 at the time. There was one night, the weather was really bad. My wife is out of town. And I was like, well, what are me and my daughter gonna do tonight? And I was like, well, why don't we just make ice cream? Like I make ice cream all the time, obviously. And so I was like, oh, let's just do that. So I had her in my arms, just literally filming Instagram stories. And I put it out there, showed people how I think we made a Thai tea ice cream. And she made a mess, and it was a lot of fun. So the next morning I get up and I have a lot of responses just from friends and family who are like, this is literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. I was like, wow, like this is kind of cool. So we started doing it more and more, and then my wife and I actually lead a young adult group here at the house. And one of our young adults was like, hey, you should start a YouTube channel.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've seen YouTube, but I didn't really subscribe to anything. I didn't really watch anything. It was just more, you would just see things. So I didn't realize the whole, channel business and kind of what that was about. So one day, again, bad weather, we stayed inside. What are we gonna do? Let's film a video and just test it out. So we tested it right here at this table. It was a lot of fun. I edited it. It was a lot of fun. Came out pretty good. I was like, well, let's just do more of these. So again, it's a way for me as a dad to bond with my daughter. It's just something really fun for us to do. She thoroughly enjoys it. And yeah, now we have about, I think, 9 or 10 videos. My goal is to continue to do them weekly and just continue to have fun with it. So yeah, our show is called Ryan and Ray Make Ice Cream.
What would you leave people with advice? Like, what would you tell people who say, I want to get into business, I want to start something, I want to be an entrepreneur? What advice would you give them?
Number one, talk to the stakeholders around you. Obviously I'm married, so there's nothing that I can do that I wouldn't go to the input of my wife first and foremost.
Right, exactly.
This was definitely a decision that literally came to both of us at the same time. Again, I've been making ice cream since 2015, so for about 3.5, almost 4 years. And it was always just something fun. But the day the opportunity came to us, we coincidentally were together. Mornay had asked us both together. We had talked about it, prayed about it together, and that's how we got to where we are. So even if you're not married, just really who are the stakeholders in your life? Are they best friends? Are they people in the church? Are they mentors, parents, whatever the case is? Get advice from stakeholders first. Really, number two, map out a plan. I think a lot of people will say, I want to be here. Well, here is Z, and right now you're at A. So how do you get to Z from A? So that would be really number two. And then really 3 is kind of execute that plan. Ultimately having a plan is great, but how do you follow through on that?
Right.
When plan B falls through, how do you get to plan C? How do you get to plan C.1?
Right.
There's so many different steps. So just understanding that you have to be patient. That's really my theme of this year is being happy with the growth, being happy with the development. I think oftentimes, and even I'll fall into the trap, you see other people with ice cream businesses who just flourish like that. Like I said, I've been doing it since 2015. I see people who started in 2016, 2017 who are far ahead of where I am currently, but I'm very happy with where I am, very happy with the progress that I'm making, because I do expect this to be a big operation that really supports our family one day.
Thank you very much. Really enjoyed our time. And so
thank you.
Good luck to you. I look forward to just kind of watching your business grow and watching you have your ice cream everywhere.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
All right. So another one sold by Trinity Real Estate. And it's go inside, take my shoes off, take a look. Hello? I don't think she's here yet. All right, brand new house, just finished. And so, yeah, we'll wait for the owner to come in. Come on in. My favorite thing is the view. Golf course in the back. All right, you can stop it. All right, one thing about this area is my in-laws moved in probably about 8 months ago. They live right down the street, and so just to show you real quick, I'm going to take a quick walk and show you how the holidays will be easier now that I'm just walking just down the street. I'm just walking down the street just to see the in-laws. Let's go. I just finished up another podcast. I am doing 28 Keys to Success in the month of February. That's a podcast a day. It's really a challenge, but I'm having fun doing it. You can go ahead and check out my podcast on iTunes and Spotify. I will leave a link in the description. And I hope you enjoyed me doing a little bit of business networking with Ryan, his YouTube channel. Be sure to check that out as well. And hope you enjoyed seeing my mom's house and seeing how close the in-laws live to my mom's house. It will make the holidays very, very easy to visit both houses. And also hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you in the next one.